On tonight's episode, we're getting into the dirty. From our cons, from the Trash to Treasure episode.
Right here in the Rock Hound channel.
So once again, guys, we turned around and picked up a massive package from SluiceFox.com, and it came with 2 classifiers, 3 gold pans, an amazing sluice box we're going to be running in a future episode, hopefully here real soon. We just got to figure out a good spot to do so. So right now I'm going to go ahead and feed Brando up with some of this material. Once again, there's a lot of clay up in here, so we're going to have to really break it down. We're going to take it probably through a 2-step process. We're going to probably take it through our 1/8" classifier, and then we're going to run it through one of our smaller ones just to be sure we get all that stuff broke up. So I'm going to go ahead and get him fed up. There we go. Go ahead and get started, buddy. Get the shaking. Once again, I just grabbed everything, roots and all. So there's a ton of it sitting up in here. Wow, that really goes through that really good, too. Look at that. Here, I'll grab the root.
Yeah, grab
Yeah, we added literally everything up in there. Yeah, look at all the clay balls.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So when we were detecting this area, we were finding all sorts of stuff. We had some lead in there. We had some fishing hooks. Not to mention that weird stuff that we have sitting up here in the bottle. Not quite sure, but at least the CTX was telling us there was something super good sitting up in these clumps of lead. So we're going to go ahead and see what we got later on. So once again, this would be a great opportunity to go ahead and hit that subscription button. Make sure you hit those notifications so you get them all. 2026 has been absolutely off the hook so far. We got a lot more adventures to come. So subscribe today.
All right.
We got another feeding up in there. Ooh, is that stuff ugly? That reminds me of stuff over by the honey hole.
Yeah.
We're still kind of dealing with some flooding right now, still sitting down there in the Wisconsin River area. So, gotta wait a little bit longer. But the more and more that river goes down, the more beautiful it starts coming around there. All you see is just nothing but black sand, so it's gonna be a real good spot to hit up that area with the new gold pans, which will be coming up here real soon. All right, I'm gonna get rid of these roots. I'm gonna just bring that bucket right on over here, buddy. Oh, we got more coming at you.
Cool.
All right, there we go. Oh, what'd you find? Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. Now, this here looks like to be a bit of iron, which we're going to go ahead. I'll take a screenshot of that, put it up at the top end of your screen. And, yeah, we're going to probably crush that up, too. That's going to definitely be awesome. Wow, lots of roots. Yeah, this area that we were digging in, just absolutely riddled with roots. So, but I just cannot get over the color. And it's clear they are inside here. It's just turning absolute that rusty brown color, which is really good.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about the roots. The roots are like a natural sluice, so they'll collect all the dirt and hopefully it'll trap the gold in there as well.
So that's what our hope is today, is that all these small micro roots acted like a natural sluice box or some minor moss and just kind of collected it up over the last few years, or how many hundreds of years it's been sitting there. I dug down there quite a bit. I was about 8 or 10 inches and it looked like it was basically undisturbed for quite a while.
All right, give me another one.
More in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got some weird stuff in there that we can crush up too. That's good. So we're going to continue working at this, guys. Hang tight. Once we get all this washed up, it's over there to the mill table. So don't go away. So guys, after we had left off, I turned around and washed this entire thing out. And we had roughly about 3 or so flakes that were sitting up in there. I wasn't expecting a bunch out of this material. It did look rusty, so that means it's possibly promising. And so far, what I'm seeing out of Randall's bowl, it is actually looking pretty good thus far. So I'm going to go ahead and let him get to it. And I got a couple other projects to set up, so I will see you guys near the close.
Okay, here we go.
All right, she is all yours, Brando.
All right. That's going good. All right. Bring this down. In between those bubbles, I think we got a promising start. Okay. Next spoonful. That just kind of had those hang out there.
Ones that I saw in Brando were really small.
Yeah.
Very, very small.
Yeah, so what I'm working on right now is Bill's dual. So the first batch we had pretty decent amount coming out of there that we snuffered. Hopefully we'll get a few more here that can kind of just snuffer out of there. Okay. Getting clean. Alright. Ready for the next spoonful. I don't know what Bill has set up for the next episode. Might be a metal detecting episode. It might be running the bucket that we picked up just this last weekend. So we'll see what Bill has planned for us next week. Might be our quarter bucket that we got from this last scoop and go.
Yeah, please guys, if you're new to the channel, see that button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're getting all the notifications, guys. We're hoping to reach 500 subscribers. You guys can become one today.
Yeah, make sure you smash that like button, leave us a comment down below. It surely does help us get through the YouTube algorithm. Oh, yeah.
It's looking good over here right now.
Okay.
Hopefully I added the right amount of rinse aid too, so we're looking good.
Okay. Yeah. Looking pretty decent right here in that first foot.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Just hanging out there. I'm just gonna let them continue hanging out. I'm not seeing
a wild guy right there.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and grab that booger?
Alright, where am I looking? Right here? Or farther out?
It is right about in here. There you go. You got it.
Alright.
Sweet.
There. Okay.
So right now, if I had to guesstimate, guys, we have roughly about, I'd have to say about 13 or so colors. Again, this was a spur of the moment in the corner that I was out there getting that Kentucky belt. So saw this material was extra rich and rusty. So very rich iron, and usually wherever that iron is sitting, with our luck has been, it's sitting where that gold. So that's what we're hoping to see here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Almost there. It's almost got the rustiness on it.
Yeah. Almost got a couple spoonfuls left. Okay. Ones are mostly cleared out.
Yep.
Okay. There. Alright. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, get that stuff in that bowl, brother. There we go. So we pulled quite a bit of trash off from that episode, and we plan on doing the same thing once again here. At the time of this part of the recording, we got ourselves some severe weather on its way.
Oh,
A little bit, as you guys see there in the upper right part of your corner. That's the current threat level that we are at. Not looking good for Monday. So right now it's kind of cool out there.
Yeah.
Chased us off the yard, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait to do that detecting episode back out there where those rich, awesome coins are. So
Yeah, we might actually have, depends, we might have some decent video footage of the storm.
yep.
Yeah.
Depending on what's going on, guys, I'm going to try to do my best. If it looks good, I'll be putting that out in a YouTube short for you guys to view. And Brando's going to do the same thing. He's stuck with me for at least another about half of a week.
Yeah.
So
Well, don't know if it's going to be as wild as the purple lightning we had a couple weeks ago, but we'll see.
you had some strange stuff going on out there in the bells.
we had the sirens went off at 2 o'clock for a tornado watch,
Tornado warning
which
up
we lucked out. We didn't get anything right there in the Lake Delton area. Can't say much for the people over in the Adams County. One of the Muck Farms buildings got hit pretty good. Their potato barn.
Yeah.
Or no, it was their onion barn. The potatoes are over here in Endeavor.
So once again, guys, if you're new, this is your first time seeing us, this here is our built from scratch mill table, fully made out of gutters and everything else.
Yeah.
And all we did was some micromat in here, a little bit of plumbing. This is all from the Reeve store, so something easy to do. Most we spent on this was just for that mini mat that's sitting up in here. The rest of it was just little scrappy bits that we were able to pick up here and there. So here's the deal, guys. He's about to the final titty bits. We're going to go ahead and wash this out, and we will show you the final reveal in just a bit. So starting off with the big gravity pan, we have just a couple little flakes there about dead center of your screen. It's right about there in the area. And so the majority of what we got, guys, is setting up in our beautiful finishing pan. I'm going to show you that here in just a moment. And here, guys, is our beautiful finishing pan. As you guys can see here, lots of beautiful flakes, including that gorgeous chunker that's sitting just right about there at the top of our pan. That is absolutely incredible, an amazing find. Considering all we came out of there was a little bit of trash and a couple bits of treasure, which I'm about to go ahead and go over here in just a moment. So sadly, guys, I think Brandon and I got hoodwinked on these two bits, but I think Brando may have gotten a little lucky here on his. That's here. This one here, according to what I'm seeing in the jeweler's loop, looks to be natural because there appears to be some kind of cubicle style stuff going on up in here. So that could very well be some kind of natural forming lead or some kind of galena that may have come up out of a rock that may have just been tumbling around in the Wisconsin River. Now, unfortunately with my guy over here, that may have been just a little bit of a sinker, and my metal detector got a little too excited on that one. So that's all right. We came out of here with that treasure right there. That's definitely going in our menagerie, and we'll be discussing that maybe at a later date. Maybe we'll turn around and take that booger through a Q-Pal just to see if whether or not we get a little bit of a bead that may come up out of there. So again, guys, we're going to go ahead and head to the close. So guys, we ended up with not a bad haul at all. We're going to go ahead and add that to our 2026 season. We're getting closer and closer to that big old melt. That wasn't too bad of a day out there. We got quite a bit of trash out of that little spot that we were metal detecting. I know that Brando enjoyed working with the CTX for sure.
Oh yeah.
And I tell you, some of the weird stuff that we had come up out of there with, especially with these two little guys we got over here. And as I said, we're going to melt these down, see what kind of a bead that we come up out of there with. But otherwise, not too bad. We'll be back out there soon enough with those detectors as soon as our weather improves. So guys, until then, my name's William.
I'm Brandon.
We'll see you guys next time.